And God was with the lad, and he grew, and dwelt in the wilderness, and became an archer. I'm going to tell you guys this story about this hog hunt, and along with the story I have footage. At this place that I am right now, and I am prepared for anything that goes down. At this place, I picked up the permission to hunt it, and I first started scouting deer, and I came out here to scout, and everything was slow. It was really hot. As you can see right now, I'm still sweating. It was really hot, and no deer were out in the soybean field or nothing. So I said I'm gonna rough it. I'm just gonna take it to beat the heat up. And I look over my shoulder, and a hog comes out of the edge of the soybean field, and he just looks at me. We have a little stare off, and I look at him. I didn't have a bow or anything. I was just armed with the camera, and he went on about in the woods and did what he had to do. So I figured he'd come back out. So what I did, I grabbed the camera, ran to the edge of this cornfield, because where I am now, I'm on a little levee, little lane that has a soybean field on one side and a cornfield on the other. So I ran on the edge of that cornfield, and this pig steps out, and he's a massive boar. And right there, I knew it was game on. That weekend I had a fishing tournament to go to, so I couldn't get on him Saturday like I wanted. So I came back Monday. It was hot again, because this summer has been really hot. And I waited and waited and waited. I made a mistake. I came too early, and I waited and waited, and nothing showed up, no deer, no anything. So I didn't have anything to watch to keep myself company. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna pack up, and I'll start again probably Wednesday. Give him a little while to settle down. And as I'm packing my bags, I look across this field about 250 yards out on the other side of the soybean field, and here he comes running. And let me tell you, he had it on his mind to get to this cornfield and to eat. So I turn around, get everything set up, I get in this little corner, and I turn toward the way he came last time, which was on my right side. Little did I know he came out on the left side. So when I turned, all I saw was the rear end of a boar going into the corn. So I grabbed everything and I hauled it to him, and he just disappeared. Everything got quiet. So I waited and I waited, and I heard him. Heard water splashing, heard everything. He was in a wallow. So I walked to where I heard him, and there was a little clearing in this cornfield. Put the camera down. He walked into the corn, so I had time to set everything up. And I zoomed in a little too much. Pig comes back around to the wallow. When he walks out, I see him in the camera, so I figure, okay, he's not gonna move. Draw my bow back, and I let that arrow fly. And little did I know the pig moved, and the shot was off camera. And if that wasn't enough, I made a bad shot. I shot this pig right in the shoulder. I had little to no penetration, but I didn't know that I didn't have that much penetration. I found the arrow, and I saw how much of it was broken off, and literally there wasn't even an inch of the arrow broken off. But I found good blood, so I figured I was gonna find him. I walked hands and knees through this cornfield, and I tracked them for about 100 yards in that cornfield, and it was getting dark. So I dropped the pin on my map and said I'll resume the next day. So that whole night, I could not sleep. That pig bothered me the whole night. I didn't get any sleep until 4 o'clock, and I woke up for 8 to go back and look for him. So I was just determined to find him. I found good blood, so I figured I'd find the pig and start back where I was. And this time I started, when I got back to the field, it was 12 o'clock. The heat was beaming, dude, and let me tell you, those cornfields aren't easy on the skin. So I get back on there, start trucking. I start trekking through there, and blood got so little to none in certain spots. I had to follow his tracks, and at that time, the pig was doing like zigzags in there. I mean, if anybody else would have done that, they would have said, dude, what is your problem? Why are you trying to find this pig? So I start to track him, and I couldn't find him, and it led me to the soybean field, and that moment I knew that pig is still alive, and he's well, he'll recover. So with that being said, that's a lesson learned in my behalf. don't rush your shot. Take your time. Make sure you can see that animal clearly through the sight and through the camera. And that's definitely something to learn from. So I'm back out here today with the Matthews, waiting for another pig to come because I love this. I love the sport of bow hunting and filming. It just doesn't get any better than that. So hopefully next time I turn this camera on, there's a pig laying down in front of me. Hey guys, Archer Jim here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, or subscribe. Even share if you'd like. There's definitely more to come. Also, I'd love to give a special shout out to these fine sponsors: Blue Deep Outdoors Apparel and Deer Crossing Archery Arrows. The best arrow for your buck.